Hello everyone, welcome back to Vector Dream Gaming, and my name's Anthony, and today I'm joined with my nephew Rowan from Mongoose Kid TV, and we're going to show you this new game called Sticky Chameleons by Yellow Games. Okay, so before we jump into actual gameplay, I wanted to show you what you get inside this box for Sticky Chameleons and a general overview of a game round. Alright, so in this box you're going to get a bunch of different insect tokens, all different colors, for about 6 different insects. You're going to get these wasp tokens, and I'll explain those later. You're going to get these yummy tokens that you're going to earn as you play, and you get a certain amount of those to win. You're going to get these 2 custom dice. One has different colors on it, and one has different insect types. So you can imagine kind of how that's going to play out. And you get these sticky tongues that come in the game. Now, not all the tongues are here. You get about 8 different ones, and in the rule book it does say that these will get stuff on them as you play, and they recommend washing them after every time that you play the game so that you can continue using them. So it's not like these are disposable. You just keep washing them and using them to play the game. So originally I thought these were a little bit thin and too light for the components, but then after playing the game I realized that if these were heavier it'd be harder for them to stick to the tongues, so I get why they made them a little thinner. The dice are really nice. The tokens are nice and thick, just like they should be. Overall, the components are actually really nice for what you get inside this box. Okay, so I've spread out the insects a little bit, but keep in mind I'm a little zoomed in, so I can't spread them out like an actual game would be set up, but I'm just trying to show you a quick overview of how a round plays out. So in this game, every single player is a chameleon, and it's meal time, and you're all trying to capture that plumpest, juiciest insect that's out here. So how do we determine that? Well, we're going to roll these dice to determine that. So the first phase of a round is called the observation phase. So somebody will roll these dice, whoever turn it is, and in this particular case, I rolled yellow mosquito. So that's over here. So everyone would be trying to lash out and try to capture that particular insect. So now we move into phase 2, which is meal time. So everyone at the same time is going to try to lash out their tongues super fast to try to capture this. And a lot of times what's going to happen is you're going to put your tongue out and it's going to collect a whole bunch of stuff. So it might grab all of these or even a wasp token, and this is where I wanted to explain that. So if you get one of these wasp tokens stuck on your tongue, it means you got stung. Now you can still try to capture the plumpest insect if you want, to prevent other players from getting it, because the way a round ends is if someone gets this on their tongue and they're able to take it off their tongue with their other hand and put it on the table, at that moment the round ends and that person would get one of these tokens here. And when you get 5 of those, you win. So the problem is if you had a wasp on your tongue and you captured the plumpest insect at the same time and you put it down on the table, but this means you got stung, so you would not get a token, but you would have prevented the other players from getting that particular insect. So that's how a round would end. So there's a couple other little particular things that could happen. For example, let's say this was the plumpest insect that we were trying to get and somebody got it on their tongue. Before that person was able to take it off their tongue and put it back on the table, this insect could be stolen from their tongue by someone else's tongue. So that actually happened in our playthrough, so you'll get to see that. But that's a way you can steal this away from someone that might think they have it, but then all of a sudden you steal it and now you got it. So that was like a lot of fun for us when we were playing. Another little particular rule that we thought was fun is that when you're lashing out your tongues, sometimes insects are going to fall off the table onto the ground. That means they're still fair game. So if, for example, this yellow mantis was the plumpest insect we were trying to capture and it flew off the table, it's still fair game. If you can get over there and use your tongue to get it and get it back onto the table here, you would win that round. So we thought that was kind of fun as well. Okay, so just to quickly summarize what I covered here. First things first, you're going to pick a start player. That start player is going to roll these dice to start the game. This is called the observation phase. So we've rolled a pink spider, or purple spider actually. So everyone at the table will move into the meal phase, which is trying to capture this purple spider with their tongues. So they're going to start lashing them out, and they're going to capture all kinds of other bugs in addition to this probably. But the first person who can capture this, take it off their tongue, put it back on the table without getting stung by a wasp, will get a yummy token. The game is played over a series of rounds, as many as it takes for someone to get to 5 of these yummy tokens. The first player to get 5 yummy tokens will be declared the winner.
All right, so now we're going to play. I will roll the dice first to see what bug you'll get.
Okay, go ahead. This is round 1.
Oh, my bad. It's
So that's
a
okay.
green spider, which we need to get that one with our sticky tongue.
All right, so get ready, set, go. Oh, you got it.
I got that. Oh,
Pull it off and put it on the table. Okay, there you go.
so I won the first round.
You got 1
Yummy token.
yummy token.
Yummy.
We're gonna start round 2.
Okay.
Here goes round 2.
2 and go.
All right, I got
green dragonfly.
Oh, let's wait till everyone's ready. Green dragonfly, ready, set, go. Oh, you gotta put it on the table.
Oh, what no.
I'm gonna try. I got it.
No.
I actually got it. Yeah. That is 1 yummy token. And that's an example of how you can steal the meal away from someone. That was perfect. All right, so now you get to roll. It's tied 1-1.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
So we got
let's
a
put it in
blue
view.
spider.
A blue spider.
Right
Where's
there.
that? Okay.
Ready,
Set, go. Oh,
Ah!
oh, I got
I
it.
got everything except
It's on the table.
No.
That is 2
Fun.
yummy tokens.
Oh, wow.
All right. Let's reorganize a little.
We should move these wasps out. Okay, I'm ready. I know.
All right, so ready for round 3.
So we got a blue dragonfly.
A blue dragonfly.
Right there.
Ready, set, go. Oh.
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay, you gotta put it on the table. There you go. You got it.
So now
that-
I got a yummy token.
You got a yummy token. All right, I'm gonna roll the dice for the next round. Oh, before I do that,
Put
I
it
gotta
back
remove.
on.
I gotta remove that.
Because it might be like, where is
Wow, nobody's gotten a wasp yet. I don't think.
it? No.
All right. So it's a green dragonfly.
It's over there.
Ready, set,
go.
go. Wow, what a.
Oh, and that's right.
There you go.
It's no wasp.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got a yummy token.
All right, so now let me put that over there. So you got 3. You only need 2 more to win. So
I
let's
hope you
see.
get one though, because I want to last as long as possible.
All right, so we
But I
gotta
still hope.
kind of reset everything.
Okay.
And
so,
now, is it your turn to roll the dice? I think it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's your turn.
we got a pink caterpillar. Ooh, the first caterpillar.
A pink caterpillar.
Where is that? Oh, right there. Ready,
Okay.
set,
Set.
go.
Oh.
Oh!
Ah, you got it. I tried to steal it like before, but it was too tough. All right, you got 4 tokens over there now. All right, so now.
It's your turn to roll.
All right, so we're moving on to the next round.
If I win this next one, you'll win.
Alright.
I win. A purple spider.
A purple spider.
It's over
Okay.
there.
All right,
Ready?
so ready, set, go.
Go.
Oh, I got it. It's on the table.
Oh!
I just grabbed another token,
Okay.
and so now we have to pull all these off. And I think you get to roll this time.
Yeah.
All you need is 1 more to win. So.
Oh, my bad. Purple, ooh.
Oh, go ahead.
It's a purple,
Mosquito, I think.
oh, Oh, these
or
are
something.
some mosquito.
Ah, there it
A
is.
purple one right there.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Oh, I got something. Is that it? No, that's not it. It's over here. Oh, you might have got it.
Oh, I got it!
You got it.
I win.
Wait, you got a wasp.
No! I didn't
So
win.
you don't get a token. You almost won.
No! Mine said
Alright.
I got a wasp.
Well, you got the yummiest bug, but not the token.
But because I got stung.
Alright, so here we go. Alright.
A dragonfly that's yellow.
Yellow dragonfly. Okay. Ready, set.
Go!
Oh, I got it. It's on the table.
So you got
Yeah.
that's your fourth one.
So that's 4.
Whoever
It's
is-
tie. It's a tie game. Now, it is up to you.
Huh?
I think you caught your chair.
Okay.
Alright, here goes. Ready?
A
Oh,
green
nice.
praying mantis.
Green mantis.
And green mantis is over there.
Alright, green mantis, and ready, set, go! Oh, I kind of cheated on that one. Oh, you stole it, wow.
I win!
You got it. I felt like I went too early on that one anyway. So you got 5 tokens, so that means the game will be over and you are the winner
Yeah, boy!
of this game.
Yeah!
So now that you've seen us play the game a little bit, we want to give you our final thoughts. So Rowan, what's your final thoughts for Sticky Chameleons?
Well, I think it's a very fun game. I like how you can try to steal, and there's like different type of bugs, and they're like different shapes. I really like this game. I think for kids, like young kids, if you're an adult and you have a and you want to get a board game for your like little kid or something, this is the perfect game for them. So that's my final thoughts for Sticky Chameleons, and 1 out of 10, I would give it a 9.
Wow, 9 out of 10. Wow. Usually I don't give a score for me, but that's great. 9 out of 10. But for me, I really liked it as well. You know, I know it's for younger kids or whatever. 6 and up is what the box says. But as an adult playing with like my nephew here, I had a great time. We played multiple times, even off camera and everything like that. And I don't usually go for those sort of dexterity kind of games where you have to do something quickly and there's a time limit of sorts. But there's not really a time limit here. But I had a good time with the game, and overall I would give it 2 thumbs up.
Set, go.
I think I got it. Oh. So that's 4. Okay.
There's a purple one, actually.
Ooh, green caterpillar.
Okay, there it is. Are you ready?
Ready,
Set,
set,
go.